ready. It's Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning, and I'm up, man. Instead of sitting at the house, I figured I'll go outside, uh, do some hustling, see if I sell a product or two, and get my mind right. Then I want to talk to all the men, man. I want to talk to the men. Any man watching this live video, if you're a man and you married, you're a man, you married, you have children. I hope y'all can hear me well. If you're a man with a purpose, if you're a man, you're trying to better your life, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to continue to work on yourself. You continue to better yourself. You continue to work on your mental health. That's the most important thing, especially as a man. You work on your mental health, work on your emotional control. It's very necessary because especially in this country, I see why like a lot of men getting some kind of domestic violence with their wives and all kinds of nonsense. It's because of the pressure. And I'm not even talking about all women. I think majority of the women don't understand the pressure men go through to maintain the household and everything. So after a while, they take you for granted. They take you for granted. You know, the more comfortable they get, the more they take you for granted. I came to find out that the most important thing you can do for yourself as a man is to continue to work on yourself. Continue to better yourself, especially your mental health. Your mental health, that's the most important thing. Your mental health and your emotional control. Your mental health and your emotional control, that's the most important things that you have to continue to work on. It's not something you work on for a day or 2 days and it's all good. You have to continue to work on that stuff every single minute of your life, because sometimes it will be the wife that you marry be right there trying to draw you down, trying to draw you back to your old self. They are quick to draw you back to your old self. You know, to that your old self that you don't want to go back to, that you've worked hard not to do. They will try harder to drag you back to your old self. So I always talk about energy, how you can preserve your energy. Don't even give your energy. It took me time to actually work on my mental health. I start talking to God if I have to. You know, I call on God in a minute if I have to. And it's necessary especially for a man in this country, man. You got to know, you got to start calling on God. Sometimes don't even explain yourself to another human being, because they won't even understand. No time to explain yourself to another human. Now just leave, call on God and talk to your God and keep it going. Because people are quick to drag you back to your old self, especially when they know that you've worked on yourself a lot. When they know that you've worked on yourself, you know, they see you improve yourself, they see you work on yourself, and they have not worked on themselves. You know, because they focus on you so much, they have not worked on themselves. So when you work on yourself and better yourself, they're gonna find a reason. They're gonna find a reason to drag you back down to that self that they know. Or they're gonna find a reason. They're gonna call you names, thinking that name is gonna trigger something. When you work on yourself, know who you are. Names don't mean nothing. You know, name calling don't really mean nothing, because now you know who you are. You know? So, I'm not even gonna lie. Especially with a woman, you're a man, you going back and forth with a woman, man, you just wasting your energy. You just throw your energy away because that's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do is oh, that's what I was supposed to check. That's what they want you to do is to drag your energy down. You know, and then when they feel like they drag your energy down, then they start calling you names. That's it. That's it. Now it don't even bother me. Now it's just funny to me. Now it's funny to me because it's funny to me because what I know now is if someone calls you names, you know, if someone calls you names, I came to realize that it's not about you, it's about them. You know, so if someone calls you name, I'm like, okay, that's just how you feel, you know. That's just how you feel. You just want me to feel how you feel. That's why you're calling me that name, because you don't even know my state of mind. You don't know my state of feelings. So you can't call me she called me you're just miserable. I said, you looked in the mirror. Looked in the mirror. You feel miserable. That's why you quick to call somebody else miserable. You don't know my state of mind. That's the dumbest thing I can see somebody call another person, man. You see somebody else, you don't even know their state of mind. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what they're feeling. Just because you feel like, this person look miserable or they act miserable or you miserable. That's a replica of how you feel. So at this point in my life, when someone calls me names, I'm just knowing, hey, man, that's just how you feel. I'm not even gonna engage because you just want to drag me down to that low energy. I ain't got time for that these days, man. I ain't got time for that these days. You know, so that's it, man. You got to work on yourself. Continue to work on yourself. Let me see something real quick.